Hello, good morning students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, new topic, new subject we can say. That is your financial institutions, markets, services. So the paper that we are going to talk about, the paper is your financial institutions, markets and services. First of all, let me write about the topic, the subject that we are going to study. Financial institutions, markets, services. Let me tell you one point over here is that this paper is a part from my subject also. This paper is a part from economics also. That's actually I'm really glad and excited that we will have a long discussion about this paper. We will study different subjects actually regarding that financial institutions. First of all, I will tell you how our course will flow, how our syllabus will flow from unit to unit, and after that, I will focus on a single topic and we will finish that topic equally. Let me talk about the units that we will study. First of all, we will study about the financial systems, the structure and functions of financial system. Unit 1, we will talk about the financial system, the structure, the functions we will study. In second chapter, in second unit, we will talk about your capital markets, because definitely when you talk about the financial market, we can say that financial market is being broadly classified under two heads. One will be your capital market, one will be your money market. Understand? Your financial market is being broadly classified under two heads. One will be your capital market, one will be your money market. We will have a detailed discussion in course of our time, but for the time being, you just understand the financial market is being classified under capital market and money market. So in second chapter, we will study about your capital market. When you talk about third chapter, unit 3, we will talk about your money market. Money market, introductions, functions, features, we will talk about money market in unit 3. When you go to unit 4, then we will talk about your money market, the challenge, the problems of Indian money market. We will discuss about the challenge, the problems, the issues of money market. Then in the last chapter, unit 5, we will talk about debt market, Indian debt market, that is your loan market. So like that, our course flow from starting chapter 1 to starting chapter 5. I am repeating once again. Chapter 1 deals with your financial system, services, functions, structure of financial system. Chapter 2 deals with your capital market. Chapter 3 deals with your money markets. Money market in the sense your introduction, your features, your functions. Then you go to your you move to your chapter 4. Chapter 4 will be focusing on your your money market, the challenge and the issues of money market. And in the last chapter, that is unit 5, we will talk about your Indian debt market. Like that, our system will grow. Now, starting about your financial institutions. Let me talk about the financial system. First of all, you should understand what is a financial system. The financial system of each and every country plays an important role in the economic development of the country. The structure, the strength, the composition, the functions, the features, the efficiency of a well-developed financial system is a key role. It plays a key role, plays a dominant role in the economic development of a country. Nowadays, we are talking that USA is a developed country. Nowadays, we are talking that England is a developed country. Nowadays, we are talking about Japan is a developed country. We are talking about many developed nations of the world in the sense their financial structure, their financial system is so advanced, is so planned, so well developed. That is why we are now in a position to tell that they are the fastest developed countries of the world because their financial system is so strengthened, is so developed. But on the other hand, we do not have a healthy or sound financial system in India. That is why India is an example of your developing countries of the world, but not a developed countries of the world. You understood? So, the financial system of each and every country plays a key role actually in the sense it comes, what is the basic, what is the primary functions of a financial system? The financial system will tell you how the sources are coming from your surplus fund and how the sources are being again going to the required funds. The finance system is nothing but it will tell you the flow of funds from surplus to deficit. Simple, very simple. The financial system of a country will tell you, will explain in simple the flow, the movement of funds from surplus to deficit areas. So the country which having the movement is being circular, the movement is being smooth, then the country is known as your developed countries. Where the movement is not being smooth, then the country is known as your underdeveloped country. You understood? The financial system of each and every country plays an important role in the development of the country, because it will explain you the flow of fund, the flow of money, the flow of capital from surplus area to the deficit area. This is the main thing you have to understand, that financial system of each and every country. In chapter 1, we are talking about chapter 1. Chapter 1, we are talking about the main concept, that is your financial system. You just understand the topic, the subject related financial institutions. We will study under different types of financial institutions. Particularly, we can talk about your banks. We will talk about your financial intermediaries who are playing an important role in the day-to-day activities of the financial system of the country. Because without finance, there is nothing. Without finance, nobody can live. Without finance, nothing can move like that. That is why the financial things, the financial institutions, the financial intermediaries are playing an important role in the economic development of your country. You just understand. The financial institutions, the financial intermediaries, the financial organizations are playing an important role in the economic development of a country. That is why now it is important and it is practical for us to understand the function, the structure, the features of different financial systems, different financial markets in India. So, as I told you earlier, the financial system represents the flow of funds, from surplus to deficit areas actually, the flow of fund, the movement of fund by different organizations, how the flow becomes practical. That is the meaning of the financial system. You talk about financial system. Now you have started the meaning of financial system. Now we will discuss about the composition, objective and functions of the financial system. Today we will talk about the composition. Let me write how a financial system is like that. What is the composition? Composition structure of financial system. We will discuss about the objective of financial system. We will discuss about the objective of the financial system, and we will discuss at last about the functions of a financial system. Right? Understood? We have started. We have discussed about financial system. What is the financial system? Now we will discuss about the composition of a financial system. Then we will discuss about the objective, and later on we will discuss about the functions. You understood? This is our today's discussion. Financial system, composition, objectives and functions of the financial system. I told you that for a smooth functioning of the economic development of country, financial system plays an important role. So, let us talk about the composition or the structure of a financial system. The structure, the composition of a financial system is being consisting 4 elements, 4 parts. Let me write the composition of that. Financial markets, then financial and capital markets, then financial services, products. Then we'll talk about regulating authorities. So now we have discussed, we are talking about the composition of financial system. So the composition of financial system is consisting 4 elements. First of all, it is your financial market. Financial market, as I told you in the beginning of the class, is that your financial market is broadly classified under 2 heads. One will be your money market, one will be your capital market. So in general, in detail, we will study about the functioning of money market, about the functioning of capital market, structure of capital market, the structure of money market, features, composition, their operation, mode of operation, their problems, their challenge, their functions. We will study. Again, exactly like that, we will talk about your financial and capital market. In detail, we will study about financial and capital market. We will study about different banks. We will study about different financial organizations. We will also study about your non-banking financial intermediaries under this head. That is your financial and capital market. This is your point number 2. Coming down to point number 3, financial services or products. So this is the point you have to understand that they are providing financial services and products refers to the services that is being offered by different financial markets, that is being offered by different money market, that is being offered by different capital market. The services, the products which are being offered by different financial organizations from time to time. Let me tell you that we are now living in a dynamic society. Now we are living in a purely modern society. Our society is changing day by day. Our thoughts are changing day by day. Our financial requirements are also changing day by day. People think differently. Now people think differently. Accordingly, our financial organizations, our financial and money markets are also offering our various products, offering various services with a slight difference, and the services will be coming under this head that we will discuss about that. The financial services or financial services in the sense deposits, for example, different types of deposits, financial services in the sense different types of loans, financial services in the sense equities, financial services in the sense shares, financial services in the sense debentures, financial services in the sense different types of all these services. We will talk about the financial services. This is your part 3, or this is your point number 3, that is your financial services or products. Coming down to the last point. Last point is very important, you should understand that, because it is the regulating authorities actually. We have seen the operations of financial market. We have already classified the financial market. We have also told you that the features, their mode of operation, their functioning. But finally, at last, it matters a lot that who controls them. Because without controlling, without regulation, anything comes dangerous. That is why in the last part of the financial system, we have to study different regulating authorities. They will regulate, they will supervise, they will monitor, they will regulate the activities performed by different financial and capital market. In the last part, I am talking about the composition. When you study about the composition, in the last part, we will discuss about the authorities, we will discuss about the organizations who will play a vital role in supervising, in monitoring, in checking the activities performed by the financial markets. You understood? I am repeating once again. When you talk about the composition of financial system, then first comes your financial market. Second point comes your financial and capital market, like banks, like non-banking financial intermediaries. In the third point, you will study about financial services, financial product they are providing. Like, for example, your deposits, different type of deposits, share markets, different types of debenture, different type of mutual funds. We will study about financial services. Then in the last part, we will study about your regulating authority. Regulating authority is that everything becomes dangerous without any control. Everything becomes dangerous without any control, without any regulations. So here we will talk about the different functions, different role performed by different regulating authorities to check the activities performed by the financial and capital market. This is all about your composition of your financial systems. Now I will focus to discuss about the objective and functions of the financial system. So we have completed our discussion about the composition of financial system. Now we will discuss about the objectives of financial system. When I talk about the objectives of financial system, it comes to my mind that there will be two objectives. There will be two objectives. First objective, let me write that, to know the functions of the financial system. And second point is your to understand the structure of financial system. So I have told you that there will be mainly two objectives of financial system. Remember one thing, two in objectives: to know the functions of the financial system, first one, and second point, to understand the structure of financial system. So you can say the objectives are twofold. The objectives are twofold. The objectives of financial system in India are basically twofold. The first objective tell you that the functions of financial system, number one, and the second objective tell you about the structure of financial system in India. So these are the two objectives of the financial system in India. So we have discussed about what is financial system. We discussed about the composition of financial system. We discussed about the objective of financial system. Now in the last part we will discuss about the functions of the financial system. So let me write about that. Let us go about the functions of the financial system. Last part of our discussion, that is your functions of financial system. This is the last part of our discussion. We have discussed about what is financial system, the objectives, you discuss about the composition, and the last part comes your functions of financial system. This is an important question for all of you. Usually you have to understand that from here you start, from here we will know the actual functioning, the actual working of the financial system that is there existing in India. By assessing the functions, we can analyze the strength of our financial system. So regarding the functions, let me write you that the first and the foremost function of the financial system is your mobilization of savings. Very important point, you should understand. The first and foremost function of the financial system is each and every, I'm not talking about that India, I'm not talking about the only financial system in India, but I'm talking about the financial system of each and every country. Is that the first function of each and every financial system is your mobilization of savings. How to collect the savings, how to get the savings. So there are different companies, there are different organizations, there are different institutions working all over India. How to gather savings, how to gather deposits actually from household, from corporates, from different organizations. So mobilization of savings implies to collect savings, to gather savings from household, from corporate sector, and from different organizations. That is the meaning of mobilization of savings. Why it is important? Because the volume of saving will tell you the flow of fund from surplus area to deficit areas. You understood? Mobilization of saving will tell you how the volume of savings, how the amount of saving will move from one point to other. So the country who is having largest savings, largest deposit, then that country we can say is financially strong, we can say. That is why the first and the foremost function of each and every financial system remains on the mobilization of the saving. Then mobilization savings comes from where? It comes from household, it comes from corporates, it comes from other. Let me write that. It comes from household, it comes from corporates and others. It comes from household. The savings may be made by the household. The savings may be made by the corporate individual. The saving may be made by others in the form of deposits. In the form of deposits. There will be various types of deposits. There will be various types of mutual fund investment. So basically the savings from people will come to the financial system of a country through the medium of deposits and mutual funds. And this plays an important role because the volume, the structure, the amount of saving will determine the flow of fund from one area to other. The country whose saving is so strong, the country is financially so strong like that. So the first point comes your mobilization of savings. Then second point, ensures liquidity. It is a very important point for functioning of the financial system. Ensures liquidity. It is nothing like the different financial organizations will not only collect the money, will not only collect the savings, but also it has to ensure liquidity in the economy. It has to ensure liquidity in the economy. In the sense, investors who are making investments, investors who are coming with money, they will feel 100% strong and confidence about their money which they are going to invest in the market. You understood? Financial system, it is the job, it is the function, it is the priority of the financial system, of the financial market, that it should first of all maintain liquidity in the economy, liquidity of fixed assets, liquidity of fixed assets, so that the persons who are investing, persons who are investing the fixed asset, they will feel confidence and strong about their investment. So the second function is also important, that is your ensuring your liquidity. Coming down to point number 3, we can write settlement of financial claims or transactions, we can say. This is your point number 3. Settlement of financial claims or financial transactions. Now we are carrying various types of financial transactions. The market will be the largest one, the market will be a big one. Keeping in view the challenge in Indian economy, keeping in view the need of the Indian economy, keeping in view the population, the vast geographical coverage of Indian economy, the financial market in India, although it is not being properly developed, but it is wide and vast, we can say. So, in a country like India, settlement of financial claims or settlement of financial transaction is an important task performed by the different financial market. So, you have to understand different types of financial claims, different types of financial transactions are being carried out by goods and services. We have to settle the financial claims made by the various goods and services. Here you have to understand one point is that money is playing an important role in settlement of financial transactions. After the evolution of money, after the invention of money, before money, what is that? Before money there was barter system. But after the invention of money, now money plays an important role in settlement of financial claims or financial transactions. It may be somehow delayed, it may be somehow quick, but money plays an important role in settlement of various financial transactions or various financial claims. Nowadays, we are living in a modern advanced monetary system. Actually, now we are living in a modern banking system. So, money is there. Next to money, we are calling as your checks, we are calling about the drafts, we are calling your bills of different types of other modes of instruments, and now we are using checks, drafts as also for settlement of financial claim. Money is there. Remember one thing, money is there. Money, we can't forget about the contribution of money, but to replacing money actually, for our convenience in a modern banking system, for our easiness of the modern financial system, now we are using checks, drafts to settle all types of financial claims. So you have to remember that nowadays financial system is playing an important role for settlement of financial claim, and the role is being mainly performed by the money. And the mode of payment, the mode of financial transaction may be in the form of your draft, maybe in the form of your check, or maybe in the form of different cards, we can say, debit cards like that, we can say that. This is your third point, that settlement of financial transactions. Then we can say implementation of government policy. Wherever the financial system goes, you should understand that the financial system should always support the growth of the country. Until and unless the financial system doesn't support the growth of the country, then that financial system is none of use. The financial system will be complete one when it supports the policies of the government of the concerned country. The financial system should support each and every economic policy of the government laid down from time to time. So we can say the financial system is always there. The financial system should always support the policies of the government. In a country like India, it becomes a more challenging one. We have a vast diversified sectors. We have an agricultural sector, we have an industrial sector, we have a joint sector. We have public sector, we have private sector. We have different modes of communication. We have different modes of transport. We have different modes of trade and commerce. Our cultural language difference is also very vast. So in a country like India, financial system has to play an important role in maintaining, implementing different government policies. Time to time, we are running with different kind of financial issues. Financial issues in the sense we are coming with price instabilities like inflation, deflation. RBI is there to handle all type of issues. But we should understand the entire financial system should be designed, should carry out the function that it should always support the policy of the government. You understood? So the policy of the government must be supported by the each and every financial system. The financial system is there to check, to monitor, to implement, we can say to implement, to execute each and every financial policy of the government. So the implementation is very important point you should understand, because we have different sectors. We have agricultural sectors, we have industrial sector, we have private sector, we have public sector, we have different types of infrastructure. We are making huge type of investment. So the financial system should be always ready, ready to implement each and every policy laid down by the government. This comes as your number 4 functions of the financial system. Then comes the last point, actually we can take that risk management. Last we can say the functions of financial market, we can say financial system, that is a risk management. We are implementing different types of services, we are providing different types of products. It's not, we can't say that there will not be any type of risks. There will be bound to risk. It is sure that we will have a different types of risk. Investment is nothing but it is taking risk like that. So a financial market system should be always ready to meet such type of risks, to manage such type of uncertainties in the market. Then only we can say that we have a healthy financial system. You understood? The financial system should be ready. The financial system should be always there to support, always there to reduce the risk, to manage the risk level. Because every financial activity comes with a risk. Every financial activity goes with a risk. So financial system, it will be like that. It should come with risk management policy. Nowadays, we are coming with many options. There is swap facilities there. That is your future power options are there. So now financial system through different techniques now try to manage the risk of different financial services and financial products. So it is important that we should have a different financial system. We should have an efficient financial system. We should have an efficient financial market. Equally important that we are providing different types of services. We are providing different types of things. But equally important is that we should manage our risk in an intelligent, in an efficient manner, so that we will have a strong and efficient financial system. So this is all about the functions of financial system. Just let me revise all the things we have discussed. We have discussed about what is financial system. We have discussed about what is the composition of financial system. We have discussed about the objectives of financial system. And in the last part, we have discussed about the functions of financial system. Understood? This is our starting class. I hope you understood. I have talked about in the beginning, I moved from chapter to chapter. From chapter to chapter, when we will go from chapter to chapter, we will discuss about different financial systems. We will discuss about capital market. We will discuss about money market. We will discuss about Indian debt market. In course of time, we will discuss everything. For the timing, I think it is there. Actually, I hope you understood everything. Thank you for all of you for your time and passes. Thank you.